This was day one of my first ever solo international travel, and I went to Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. This was back in May 2026, and I took a direct flight from Cebu to Kuala Lumpur via AirAsia. Upon entry, they only asked for my passport and my tickets and went straight to paying my travel tax. However, they instructed me to check in first, but when I was checking in, they asked for my travel tax receipts, so I have to go back and forth between the TISA booth and the check-in counter. Dalawang TISA booth yung nakita ko, but during that time, isa lang yung open. Ito yung malapit sa gate 1. As mentioned earlier, they instructed me to check in first. And since maliit lang naman yung airport, madali lang hanapin yung mga check-in counters. For AirAsia, malapit lang siya sa Lulumani, ATMs, and CR, and this pharmacy here. After getting my boarding pass, I went straight to immigration. During the interview, they only asked about my employment status and flight details. Since this is my first time here sa airport na to, I took the chance to explore it while waiting for my flight. And even if the airport was small, it was beautifully designed, very straightforward, and you can get around very easily. Let me show you around while I list all the documents that I prepared for this trip. For Philippine immigration, ang hinanap lang sa akin is my passport with 6 months validity, round-trip tickets, and proof of employment. So for proof of employment, I prepared my COE and ID, but they only ask for my company ID. And lastly, you have to accomplish the e-travel through eGov application at least 72 hours before your flight. This was boarding time and we boarded at gate number 16. This time, let me share the things that I prepared for my arrival in Malaysia. If Philippines has e-travel, Malaysia has Malaysia Digital Arrival Card or MDAC that you have to fill out through the government website at least hours before your flight. This is free of charge, so ingat lang kayo sa mga scams online. At Kuala Lumpur Airport around 5 in the afternoon. So from the arrival gate, malayo pa yung lalakarin mo papunta ng immigration. So just make sure to read the signs and follow the crowd. During the immigration interview, kinonfirm lang naman nila yung address ng hotel kung saan ako magsistay and yung date ng pabalik ko sa Pilipinas. So make sure that you know these details when you're traveling as well. Paglabas ng immigration, hinanap ko lang yung location kung saan ako pwedeng sumakay ng bus since yan yung pinaka-cheap way na makapunta ko ng KL Central Station from the airport. Meron din namang other ways like taking the train, booking a private car at saka Grab, but the price range will start from 800 kasi, so mas mahal siya. Bus, e-hailing, and private cars are located at level 1. So pag may nakita ka ng Family Mart, may escalator dyan that you have to take papunta nung level 1. You can buy your bus tickets through the booth at saka electronic kiosks, and both accept cards naman, so you don't have to withdraw right away. Once you have your ticket, you have to take note of the following. First is your boarding time. This is the time kung kailan darating yung bus. The departure time naman, ito yung time kung kailan aalis yung bus. And the platform numbers kung saan magpapark yung bus. And lastly, the operator. Ito yung bus name to make sure na tama talaga yung sasakyan na bus mo. Very comfortable naman din yung waiting area, and they have this monitor where you can check the arrival of your assigned bus. Sa labas ng waiting area is the platforms already, and makikita mo yung platform numbers sa mga posts. Pagdating ng bus, ikaw mismo yung maglalagay ng luggage mo sa compartment. And then you have to present your ticket to the driver cause double check nila yan. Travel time from the airport to KL Central Station is about an hour. And the final stop will be at the basement of the NU Central Mall. So if you wanted to change or transfer train or exit via mall, hanapin mo lang yung escalator papunta ng level 2. As for me, I exited via mall but since lost na si girl, hindi na po ako nakapag-video. But nilakad ko lang siya from mall to my hotel for about 2 to 3 minutes. Ang hotel na nabook ko sa Agoda was Hotel M for 5,500 for 4 nights. But that's only for 1 person at saka wala pang breakfast. Upon check-in, hiningan lang nila ako ng deposit na 50 ringgit. The hotel is decent for its price. Though the room is small, it provides the necessities. Pagpasok mo will be your bed, and unfortunately, wala silang cabinet. They will only provide hangers and meron namang wall hook. You'll get a small table, television, coffee sets, and kettle, and they also provide new bottled waters every day. Surprisingly, their CR is quite spacious. They already have hot and cold shower, and they provide new towels every day. Other than tissues and the shower gel, you have to buy your own toiletries. The elevator was just small and paglabas mo, hotel lobby na. Other than the great location of the mall, marami ding mga establishments within the area like this convenience store, banks, ATMs, restaurants, and most importantly, malapit lang siya sa KL Central Station and the NU Central Mall in case you need anything. So for me, bumalik lang ako saglit sa NU Central Mall to buy my toiletries. So dito ako sa Ambank ATM nag-withdraw ng cash using my Maribank card. And I've noticed na maliit lang yung surcharge nila. So this is a new Central Mall. It's quite a big mall. Probably one factor because magkadikit lang naman sila ng KL Central Station, which is one of the main stations here in Kuala Lumpur. And for the groceries, just like Robinsons here in the Philippines. And the only difference lang siguro is they already have self-checkout. As for my last agenda for today, of course, is to buy my dinner. So I tried the national dish of Malaysia, nasi lemak, here at Nasi Kandar Original Restaurant.